Great morning. Well, I think today I was thinking about going up to the Mesas today, but actually where I'm at now, I'm already past them where I stayed last night. But yesterday I did have a wonderful day. I went into one of the shops and there was the Hopi man there, and it was wonderful, and we talked about the kachinas. And so it was really a lot of fun learning more about the kachinas. So you can see from them that it's a very light-hearted culture, very family-oriented. Because what I learned yesterday, and Hopi is one of the cultures that I didn't know as much about. So yesterday was really a nice day. The kachinas come from the San Francisco mountains, and they come down out of the mountains. Usually it's sometime in March that they have the kachina dances. And what I learned is the main kachina that takes care of all the rest is the Crow Mother. Crow Mother watches out for all the other kachinas, okay? So, yes, Crow Mother is very tough. So most of the kachinas have to do with, he said, bringing rain, of course, and having good crops, and having long life, good health, long life, of course, all the things that people want. Those are the things that they pray for most. And so some of the kachinas that I saw yesterday were, of course, the trickster. You always have the clown, the trickster, there. And what I learned, too, is the men that are playing the clown and the trickster, in the different mesas, one guy is painted very yellow, and in a different mesa, he's painted white. So the different mesas have basically some different parts, variations in what happens with the kachinas. So that was very interesting to find out as well. I asked him about parrots. They have the parrot kachina. And I said, you know, because they do a lot of things with shell, and they do a lot of things with, like here is part of the shell. They do a lot of things with shell and with parrot feathers, parrots. So I said, well, parrots aren't indigenous to here, so where did the parrots come from? You know, where are the shells coming from? Where are the parrots coming from? These are questions I've always had, you know, because they do a lot of the inlay shell work. And he said that they used to trade with Mexico all the time. The Mexicans would come up and they would trade together. And so that's how the Hopis got into using parrots and have parrot kachinas, and also have a lot of shell work, inlay shell work. The Hopis and also the Zunis. The Zunis have those as well. But it used to be that the Mexican traders would come up and they would trade with them. Okay. Now, let's go on to some of the other kachinas. Of course, they have the Corn Maiden. Everybody knows the Corn Maiden kachina. I think that one is really a popular one. Then they have ones that are sun, the sun, and there's also a Sun Clan. I met one of the Hopi men working at the trading post yesterday, and he was talking about he said, I belong to your ring, the Sun Clan. And the Sun Clans were the warriors. He said, we take care of the people. We are the warriors, you know. So I didn't know the Sun Clan Hopis were warriors. So that was something else new that I learned yesterday that was nice to find out about. Also, I love the kachina they have. They have the one that's an uncle, kind of an uncle kachina, and he's got the bulging eyes and the big teeth. And they said, he's the disciplinarian. Okay. When the kids are bad, they send the Uncle Kachina to talk to them. So they have the disciplinarian Kachina, the uncle, the one with the bulging eyes and the big, you know, kind of like animal mouth, big teeth and everything. So that Kachina is for disciplining the kids. Then they have another one. It's kind of got a clown face, very round mouth, Kachina, that comes out. And he's kind of like the Santa Claus. He brings dolls, Kachina dolls, to the girls, and he brings bows and things for the boys. Okay, so it's very family oriented. They have all the, you know, different aspects of the Kachina, kind of like family life and the community structure. So very, very, very interesting. They have the one that brings the lightning and the rain. So a female Kachina, and you can see in her face all the different colors and the lightning strikes and all of the things to bring the rain. So again, it was just a really lovely day learning more about Hopi culture, the Kachinas. So if you're interested in Hopi culture, it's always nice to read about the various Kachinas. And you can see that it's a very, very interesting family structured community with a lot of, they have a lot of good humor, a lot of good, yeah. So it was really a nice day spending yesterday up talking about the Kachinas and Hopi culture, okay. I also got a book out of here, which is interesting, starting to read it, called Dineta. And it's about this boy, the reservation, what the reservation was like from 1923 to 1939. His family were missionaries, and he spent the first 18 years of his life on the reservation. And he really had not a lot of contact with the outside world. So this is his story of growing up on the reservation. So it's his life in two cultures. So very nice book's got a lot of a lot of pictures. Here he is with his first ice cream cone. And they're saying, eat it outside. Take it out. But it has a lot of pictures of the of him growing up with, and different people that he had interactions with there. Here's one of the gentlemen, yellow hair, that lived on the reservation at that time. He was also showing long and short hairstyles. I mean, they just have lots of little interesting things in here. Dineta, my reservation days. Another thing that I had yesterday, which was fun, I went to the Bashes and they had a Starbucks in there. You know me, my Starbucks, I have to have it in the morning. But it said it was the Dine store. So it was for Navajos. It was on the reservation, a grocery store, Bash's grocery store on the reservation. And what was so interesting about it, fun, when you go in, it has the bakery and then it has the Navajo name for bakery. So everything, every department had English, and it also had Navajo word for that part of seafood or whatever it was. Fruits and vegetables had the Dine, the Navajo words for that as well. So that was also a nice experience, just going in there and seeing, you know, that other culture is, you know, on the reservation, that it's all, you know, that's there. That's so, again, yesterday was a very nice day. And today I'm starting my journey back, okay? And once I get back, then I could spend more time in really doing the drum and, the gourd rattles and the flutes and the other things, and have more time to spend on doing a lot more in-depth readings and things that people ask for. I haven't had too many questions about readings when I've been on the road, but maybe when I get back that will change. So anyway, great morning to everyone, and I'm packing up, getting ready, waiting for them to open up there, have a little breakfast, and continue my journey down the road. Oh, have a great day, everyone.